Jerry O here with Mr. Al Crawford, and we have Erica here, our intern. We have the Silvati Insurance Group in the studio. Well, we don't have the entire group. We just thought we'd bring Tommy down and put him in a chair in front of the fuzzy microphone so that he could explain exactly what he does. And I would like, again, Tommy, give out the phone number. If they need to call and they want to talk to you, they can call the office. And even if you're not in the office and you're on the road, you have the ability, or your office sends that call right out to you. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It would come in as if I was actually sitting in the office. The receptionist would chime in and say, I have this person on the line. So you can reach us at 248-720-1130.
And I'm going to share your address. It's 39999. So it's 4 nines, 3 and 4 nines.
Yeah.
Garfield in Clinton Township, and you guys are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 is the normal business
8:30
hours.
to 5:30.
8:30 to 5:30?
Yeah. But
okay.
even after 5:30, we still have people that will answer the phone calls. Obviously, it is an off-site place, but they are trained in doing what we do, so they will pick up the phone.
All right, so it doesn't matter what time you call.
Yep.
You're going to get somebody when you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on Garfield, 17.5-mile road.
Correct.
Beautiful building. I was out there this past week, and it pretty classy. I like it. I can tell it's a class operation.
Tommy, what's your service area? Do you cover the whole state of Michigan, or is it east side, or what's your coverage?
Yeah, we do cover the whole state of Michigan, and we do cover outside of the state of Michigan. It just depends on the type of insurance, where you are, if it's in your best benefit, if we write it. And we'll let you know. If somebody from the UP calls and say, I need this, I'll let them know if it's something they would have us do, or it might be in their best interest to be with another agent closer to them.
Now, what if somebody has like a franchise, or maybe they have locations that are in Michigan and other states? Is that something you can still handle?
Yes, we can still handle that, absolutely. It depends on what the franchise is and what they're doing. And once again, every franchise is different, and every state is different. So when we look at it, we'll let them know, and I will tell them, maybe, this is something we should do, and we can be competitive, and we can help you out very greatly. If it's not, we will tell you the other way. We'll turn the business down and say, listen, we're not the right people to insure you because of where your locations are or whatnot.
Well, I had a follow-up on that, Al. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I got a follow-up on that. And as we were talking, and you're saying, look, if I can't help them, I'm going to let you know. If I bring in my insurance policy and you take a look at it and you're going, Jer, this is okay, I think you need to stay with it. Is that something you would actually do?
Yeah, we do that all the time, actually. I'm here to help you out and protect you. If it's not in my best interest if I pull you from a good policy and do a worse one, because something happens, and if the coverage isn't there or whatnot, you're just going to be angry at me.
Well, like Erica said, you are our friend, and you actually want this thing to work. Again, you're covering businesses, you're covering cars, but we talked a little bit. I have a 32-foot camper. You said you will cover campers, you'll cover watercraft, that's pretty inclusive. So when you get into the Silvati Insurance Group, you're pretty much handling everything. And if I have an issue, for me, Al, when I think about it, no matter what happens, I got one number to call and go, Tommy, help me.
I think for the small business owner, you have to consider this, because I think that everybody's so busy. There's so many things going on, and I would much rather have one person being the source for all my coverage versus having to deal with 2 or 3 or 4 different companies.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hit it right there. With the small business owner, they don't have time. And a lot of small business owners don't realize how much their time is worth. So to have us cut all that down for them, and we handle everything in one spot, it gives them such a peace of mind. And they save money by not being able to – they don't have to run around town trying to deal with 4 or 5 different agents.
Tommy, could you give us a couple of examples of some commercial policies that you've done and the amount of savings that you've done? I know that you've shared some stories with me in the past.
We picked up there was a small condo complex in Madison Heights, and they were insured with one company, and we basically got them the exact same policy, the exact same coverages, with the exact same type of company for half the price. They were just insured in the wrong market. Once we put them into the correct market with the right company, with our negotiating skills, they saved half the price.
All right. So again, and we're going over all of this stuff. And when you have insurances, you got this person insuring you here, you got this person insuring you over here. The renewals come up at all different times. I can't keep track of the stuff that I have. And what you've told us is that when our renewals come up, it's not up to Al or myself or Erica to say, okay, my renewal's up, I have to pay attention to this. Now I have to call your office and go, Tommy, would you make sure that I'm covered, and could you make sure that I get the best price? Because usually what happens, the price go up 5% or 6% or 7%, and they just send out your policy, you sign it, send a check in, and that's all that happens. You're telling me that when that policy comes across the desk of your people, they're going to automatically shop that?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. That's what we do. When it comes up for renewal, we will take a look at the market and we will find something better. If nothing is better, then we'll keep the insurance where it is.
I know I'm switching. I'm switching.
I want somebody taking care of me. I don't have to, Al, work, like I said, our weeks go by in like 6 hours. I just don't have time for this. And I want to be able to save money. And I want somebody that is on my side covering everything that I've got. And I know I've got a lot of stuff, and I don't have time to look at it.
I think that what happens, I think we get complacent. And
there you go.
I think
Good
it's
word.
something where if you've been with the same agent for 10, 15 years, I know what happened to me. My personal experience was I was with a company for a number of years. My agent actually ended up retiring. I got a different agent, and my policy had actually doubled over a course of about 5 years. And it was just something where it was a gradual thing.
Right.
And when I found out what was actually happening, it made me mad. And so in your situation, you're proactive in everybody's policy, and you're always looking for that best deal for them. I don't see how there can be a better way to do business.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like losing clients. And the biggest reason most insurance people do lose clients is because they let that slide. They just let the insurance creep up. Now, the way the economy is everybody looks for the best way to save money. Well, we've been doing this forever. Once you come into our group, we'll always make sure you get the best price. It's just what we do.
Well, for Erica, you're just getting into the business and taking care of things. How important is that for you to save that kind of money?
It's very important. I'm a full-time student, and I'm looking to save money wherever I can.
So can you handle full-time students, Tommy, and people in Erica's position?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll be right there to help you out.
Tommy, is there anything that you don't do insurance-wise?
Well, there are some aspects of insurance that we aren't good at writing. There's other agencies that write errors and omissions insurance. Like, we don't even write our own errors and omissions insurance. It's just not a strong point. Malpractice, we don't write malpractice insurance as well. That's a whole other field within
All right.
its
Is
own.
this somebody that you recommend, though? Do you have people that you work with that you recommend on those kind of things?
Yeah, if there would be a situation, we do have some people on standby that we do work with on those, and we will recommend a different agent for it.
A big part of our show, obviously, is about networking. And I'd like to know if you could share how important is networking to you and your business?
It is the single most important thing in my business.
Well, hang on a second. Would you say that again, please?
Yeah, it is the single most important thing in my business. Throughout my life, the only way is to build a strong relationship with somebody and network. It's how we get all our business. It's 99.9% referrals.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask that, how much
Yeah,
percentage
so-
is based on referrals?
So it's only 99.9%.
Only.
So
That's-
I guess
Wow.
what you can share, Tommy, is that your reputation is everything.
Yeah, absolutely. If I didn't have a reputation, this company would go under tomorrow. It's just the way it is.
So you're out working it every day,
Every
and I
day.
know that you are a member of Local Business Network, and that is the Roseville chapter. Is that correct?
Yes.
And would you invite anybody to either come out to your office there on Garfield, or maybe visit you at the Roseville Local Business Network chapter?
Yeah, absolutely. I would encourage anyone to come visit us out at any LBN event.
Okay. Awesome. Any other final questions, Al?
Yeah, God, I went through this checklist of things, and I guess what I can just tell our listeners is that if you have any questions about your insurance, if any thoughts, you need to have Tommy look at your policy, whether it be business, personal, health, whatever. Let this guy look at your policy. He's going to give you the real deal. He's going to tell you what's best for you, and you can look this guy. He'll look you right in the heart, and he will treat you the right way.
Well, I like that. Also, being a part of Local Business Network, very, very important. And I know that Facebook, Al, have you got him squared away on Facebook?
Tommy's actually really engaged in it. He actually has a fan page, and that fan page is featured as our sponsor on our fan page, which is Networking Squared. And also his logo is featured on our website. So he is a big, big part of our show, and we are very, very proud to have him be part of our family on the show.
Well, and he is part of the family, and you are now part of the family, Tommy.
Thank you.
Sorry
Thank
to
you
hear
very
that.
much.
So,
I love it.
Sponsor for the month, and call him up. He wants to talk to you. You can come out and visit him at his office. He'll sit down with you in the conference room. You can bring all your paperwork. It will not confuse him. It will confuse me. It's where he lives. It's what he likes to do. I don't know. I think I would be back at designing web stuff, but the paperwork thing scares me. But it's how he lives, and he has an organization set up to do this, the Salvati Insurance Group, and we appreciate you being here this week.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be here.
Great. Al, so who's playing basketball today, or what's going on?
Well, actually, if our show is actually going to be preempted, we're losing about 15 minutes today for the basketball tournament, and I want to make sure that I say this correctly, so I have to look at my notes. This is the NCAA Midwest Regional Quarterfinals with our very own Wayne State Warriors taking on the Ferris State Bulldogs. So all of our, if you are listening to us right now and you're here listening to the basketball game coming up soon, this is Networking Squared. We are a small business advocate in Southeast Michigan, and we are on every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, and we do welcome you to listen to us next week. Our shows are available online on WDTKAM.com, as well as we have a Listen Live tab on Facebook, which is Networking Squared. You can listen live right from Facebook. So good luck to the Wayne State Warriors. I hope that they do well today. And to the people out there, go Warriors.
That's what he likes. You know, you must have done it really well because Brian was nodding his head and he was smiling. So you did well, Al. Also, check us out on Facebook. You can get to Networking Squared on Facebook. Check out Al Crawford on Facebook, and also Jerry Olson, Olson. We are here. We're here to serve you. If you'd like to get on the show and like to present your business and to present yourself as an expert, we will give you a great interview and dig into the who, why, and what about your business to explain it. That's what we're here for. We love business. Hey, Tommy, did you fill out your brackets?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
I asked Al, he's going, who has time for brackets? I guess that was back in the old days. Enjoy the NCAA tournament coming up. We're Networking Squared. We're going to be signing off. We're going to be back next week, and have a great week. Please check us out on Facebook and send us a message. Al, close us out.
Have a great week, everybody, and as always, God bless America.
Networking Squared is brought to you by the Crawford Connection and Local Business Network. Get connected with Jerry and Al. Visit localbusinessnetwork.com. Network.com.